Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Sex and the Furry Titty, a game where we center out all the woos. So in the last Let's Play, we did Called for a Plumber, where, she calls for a plumber, and she's like, dang, I want some of that. And he's like, well, I'm focusing on the job. But now we're gonna do a glorious night. And I'm also not moving this because stuff. Also, if you want to learn how to do cheats on this game, I have a cheat plan on. Okay? Dancy. It's also kind of jarring switching this game because I just finished the last video for Echo, which is Flynn's route. It's like going from the endings of Flynn's route to, hey, we're going to this club and have sex is just so jarring. Reset face, I guess. Might as well. In beginning. The night was going crazy. People dancing? The club was offering free cocktails tonight, so Judy, breathless from all the dancing, was already had already tried at least half of the menu. Jesus, girl. Hopefully they were watering down those drinks a little bit. She gave herself over to the loud music rhythm entirely, and felt drifting away in the dance. Then when suddenly, oh no, I really need to use the loo. Bathroom for Americans. I gotta find it quickly. She tumbles around in the dancing crowd for a bit, and finally, there it is, the water closet sign on the turn, which also means bathroom. What the? Oh, I thought it was gonna be like, there's a line. A common restroom? The lines must be a mile long here. Just like right now. And of course, all the cabins are occupied. Great, that rabbit must have left the cabin, and the line is going to finally move. Too bad, I didn't notice where he walked out from. The one that is open? Judy is shifting from one foot to another impatiently. She has to get to the toilet right now. She pees her pants. Well, there's that up there. I guess we'll do that. Oh, so it sounds a lot quieter than it usually is. Feet. But I call the word cathartic just being like, oh, good. I mean, Echo's really good. I love that game. But boy, is it not a happy game. Or a chill game. Do. Yay, she waits. I mean, the door is open. It's right there. Didn't she say the door opened? No, I don't need it that bad. Most of them are guys. They do it quickly, right? Guess I can wait a bit more. She joins the line and braces herself for a few long minutes of waiting, begging her awoogasm to have some patience and hold it for just a moment, or two, or five. Come on, can this line move a little faster? I've never heard calling going to the bathroom awoogasm. That one cabin's empty. Yes, the door is open and there's no one inside. Guess that rabbit walked out of it earlier. But why won't anyone use it? Oh, is it one of those? Oh, I see right there. I mean, you could use it. Nobody's looking at her. People in line all look very thoughtful. And when some fox near the washstand catches her confused gaze in the mirror, he looks away. Well, if they aren't pretending this cabin doesn't exist, no one should be upset if I just leave the line and go right in. She approaches the door cautiously, expecting someone to protest, but people in line ignore her. Probably a good thing. Great, no one's upset. What's wrong with this cabin anyway? Why aren't people using it? She glances at the line once again. Nobody's even looking at her. She looks in the cabin seriously. Well, it's clean in here. Everything looks alright. Wait, would it be clean? It's a very busy night, and somebody probably wasn't using it for water closet reasons. Okay, I can finally use the toilet. Also, wasn't meaning that a guy was doing it there with another guy? Though wouldn't the other stall also have a hole in it? And then her eyes fall on something like a dark spot on the wall. She looks closer, and it turns out to be a hole. Oh god, it must be a hole for... That's why nobody was using this cabin. This is terribly awkward. She turns away and stares at the opposite wall. Alright, at least this wall is completely normal. Wait, and what's this? Another one? She tries to imagine how it must feel to sit on the toilet in a nightclub, looking at two hot uwus sticking out of these holes. She feels sort of conflicted about this. Okay, so there's holes on either side, then why aren't those marked? But, like, if no one was using it, I feel like it should be completely fine to use it for water closet reasons. Unless, like, you're taking a long dump, you know? And then somebody walking in there and having to smell the dump. I was about to say I don't see anything. So we need claws and beans. We just need one eggplant set or some claws. Guess that one. Bloody. Oh, there we go. She can do it, or she must something. I really wish when you did this, you could unlock both of it. Like, you don't have to redo that one. Okay, I don't think there are perverts who'd like to show off the contents of their pants in both cabins around me right now. Let's just keep this over here just in case. Or, there might be just females like me in here, right? I'm just gonna do my thing here and leave quickly. Nobody will even notice I was here. It's gonna be okay. After all, it's not like I've never seen an awoo before. The toilet is clean and the seat is cool. Like it has never been used by anyone since opening the nightclub, or opening the club. The water doesn't even flush. Oh no, we did take a dump. The doe pulls her panties down, relieved. I don't think there's anything over there. Okay. Finally, I thought I voiced. She exhales loudly, and then goes still. She had decided to be quiet, right? I hope it's gonna be okay, and no one heard me. She really doesn't need any problems right now. At least no one noticed me walking in here, and I tried to be as quiet as can be, so it's gonna be just alright. She really, really hopes this is not gonna be any more awkward. She relaxes a little, and immediately elbows on the toilet. Elbows? And immediately elbows on the toilet lid. Maybe that's some English thing that I don't know. And the lid goes bang. Oops. Oh, she actually knocked it down. What have I done? I hope no one heard this. She glances around herself, lowering her ears in embarrassment. Maybe it's okay. Hopefully, no one had heard her. There are toilet lids in all the cabins, after all, and sometimes they could fall. I'm just gonna pretend it was someone else. She notices some movement to her right. Apparently, something had gone wrong. Is that what I think it is, or... Yeah. Okay. What even is that? I've never seen an appendage like that before. She's a bit afraid to raise her gaze, but yeah, I just closed the thing. But that's what she does. Sticking out of the hole is an uwu of impressive size. This one's huge. She's positively staring at it, unable to look away. She's probably going to remember it forever. Every uwu on the uwu'd, even every detail. Let's say that. Someone has really stuck his uwu in a hole. This is so weird. Do people really enjoy these sorts of things? Maybe there is really something about this then. She feels both embarrassed and curious at the same time. On one hand, she came here to have a wee and get out of here quickly, but on the other, she wonders what do people find in these kind of affairs. Maybe I could stay here for a bit and see what happens next. I mean, are you gonna go to the bathroom? You said you didn't do it yet. Or maybe she did do it and then... Sorry, my brain's a bit... I'm not gonna touch anything. Just walk. Just watch? She's so confused. Terrible awkwardness is mixing with curiosity inside her. And now, also this thick uwu hanging in front of her face is definitely driving her attention. She wants to look at it, and she sort of wants to touch it. And unboop. Okay. That's a cocktail. She's going to look away. She is gonna clap that thing. Gonna go. Boing. Ooh. I guess we should go work on the brains. My brains. Sorry, I got the music in my soul. Maybe it's one of those things where it's like, it's a thingy. And I'm gonna turn this off again, so I don't have to do more work. Was it she was gonna look away? Okay, I'm not going to stare. It's big, sure, and it looks really good, but still. Maybe, if I don't show any interest, he'll realize there's nothing to get here, and he'll just, I don't know, take it away. Her ears tremble in embarrassment, and she lowers her long eyelashes. It's incredibly hard to pretend there's not something sticking out of the hole in the wall, but she can do this. She definitely can. She just needs to wait for a few seconds, or minutes. Are you peeing? The flesh red uwu is hanging invitingly, almost in front of her face. Judy, look away from it. This is so awkward. This is indeed very awkward, to sit in the toilet, already warming from your body, and stare at your own knees, with a huge uwu hanging demandingly half an inch away from your face. Okay, it's there. Who cares, right? Not in the most comfortable situation, of course. But the person behind the wall must be feeling awkward too. He'll probably be upset when he realizes I'm not going to do anything with this thing. Her eyelashes falter in embarrassment as she thinks of the stranger in the adjacent cabin who wants to get off so uwu and is ready for uwu with a stranger through a glory hole in the loo. Oh my. This uwu is so huge. I actually have never seen one this big. I shouldn't be looking at it. I shouldn't even be looking at it. I shouldn't be looking at it. I shouldn't even be looking at it. Okay. Let alone thinking about it. She lowers her gaze and turns away. at the opposite wall of the cabin, just to be sure. If I keep looking here, I won't get distracted again. What's this? I was about to joke another one, but nope, there is another one. A second awoo is sticking out of the hole in the other wall. Her pupils dilate. The sensation is getting more and more embarrassing and awooing at the same time. Her wide doe eyes, with long lashes, wander from one awoo to another. Both are dangling slightly in the air, as if calling for attention. I'm gonna close my eyes so I don't start thinking of... She closes her eyes, but still sees them in her head. What is so massive? And the interesting curve shape. And the other one, even bigger, with a rounded thingy. Oh my, this is so embarrassing. Run away! Oop, wrong one. Flip. I'm gonna have to censor that part. Because I clicked on the wrong one. Hey, I'm trying my best here. Okay. Just like in the video, so wooing. Here we got a thingy. Do that one. Sus. My brains. That is a lot. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like we're kind of stuffed. Yeah, well, at least allow one thing where we get stuffed, and not in the fun way either. So embarrassing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to censor that. So embarrassing. 2 woos. 2 complete strangers behind walls in each cabin. I don't know anymore. Anyone who dare do this. I'm absolutely not doing this. I'm not nearly bull enough for this. She raises from the toilet seat carefully, her eyes trained on the floor, and leaves the cabin quietly as she can, rubbing her neck in embarrassment. Oh my, that was so awkward. I need to go home and take a shower. How did I even end up in such a situation? She hurries to the exit, trying to forget whatever it was that just happened in that restroom. She calls for a cab and leaves her home. Good thing she's reasonable enough to leave before she got into something weird. Oh, that is a thing up there, as you could probably see. What would be the things there? What's this other route here? Oh, she inspects it and stuff? And that's when she gets very bold? I don't know. Oop. Balls. Sorry, very unprofessional wolfies. So, click right through this thing. Yes. 2 wieners? How do you get 2 wieners? Okay, so... no skins. That's some old meme. It's an old meme, sir, but it checks out. Hopefully she leaves enough room for Jesus in these stalls. And for those of you that don't know what that means, it's like when you're dancing at a high school dance, you need to leave enough room for Jesus when dancing, so you're not dancing too close and invite the devil into your heart. It's a southern thing, I guess. I thought it was gonna be easy not having to, censor a bunch of things, and then now I'm just like, yeah, it do be like that. Sometimes. So close, and yet so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter how hard you try. Like, so oohing. Two people wants me to get them wooed, and I can actually do it. She enjoys the idea of being the peak, bringing to the peak of two people at the same time. She wants to feel their hearts oohing, and running down places. This is gonna be amazing. Their ooh, it will be literally in her hands. Sounds really enticing. After all, not that I ooh two strangers at the same time every day of my life. She's actually never done anything like that, and she feels a little shy, but curiously, and ooh are stronger, and she makes up her mind quickly. That's a chance that doesn't come twice, like these. Yes, I think I'll try that. And she reaches her hand out to both oohs sticking from the holes. I wonder what I'm going to feel when ooh. Ooh. It's so weird and really awkward. Damn it. I have to do it. She woos and feels goosebumps on her skin. She hopes that, people will be happy at the end of this night. I hope I'll like this. And them too. She does things. I hope you're enjoying this, boys. And there's sounds of music and other things. Yep, stuff's going on. Are they enjoying this? Is she doing good? Oh my, what if I'm doing something wrong? Haven't you ever done something like that before? Never. Wait, did you say she had never done something ever? Log. Oh, she's never done anything like this before. I mean, yeah. Alright, guys, I don't know about you, too. But, do this the way I like the most? She continues to do stuff. After all, if you don't like this, you can just get out of here and leave, right? Unlike me, who's stuck there. Awesome. Looks like everyone's feeling good. Especially me. I never think this could feel so good. Oh my, it feels so good. She's still doing stuff. I could never imagine myself in a situation like this before. And now I'm sitting on a dunny in a club with two strangers. It's so unlike me. The unusual feeling, making her drift away in her own sensations, loud rhythm of music in the background, and the warmth of things. Judy continues to do the thing she does. What if, woo, right? Yep. It's kind of weird having to read in, like, person and then being like, well, I'm gonna have to censor what I'm saying. She wants at least some answer for her actions, and soon she hears something like, a hum. She gets excited by her actions and making somebody sound like that. Gonna do that thing again. Mm-hmm. She bites down on her smile and keeping doing what she's doing. Oh yeah, like that. So upright and glorious. I never think this could feel so amazing. They're needy. They're, you know, close to the finish line. Because they're in a race, actually. What am I gonna do? They will. Okay, switch back. This one. So we need hearts. And dang, I was gonna make a joke about what? Do that. And then do it again. This one's hard. Ooh ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, you can't win them all. I'm just gonna click here so that, you know, it makes it easier. She can't do it. What if it goes on her dress? No, I can't. And then she walks out awkwardly. And then back to it. Tap a tap a tap 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 a. Tap a tap 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 tap. Her eyes were glowing at some point, and that kind of freaked me out. Okay. This. Are there any 5 in a row? No? Okay. What's in a woof, gonna do woof. Guess get rid of all these claws? Because they are taking a bit of space. I'm still thinking about playing Echo and just like, boy, that was an ending right there. It would be nice for an explanation of why that happened. Oh, we did it! Yay! Yeah, she wants it. Do it right on me. And ooh, the dress. And face and hair. Oh. Oh, but I wanted this one. Do. She just wants to be messy. She wants them to ooh. Wants them to spread the woo of ooh. And that's exactly what she dreams about when she's alone. It's rough out there. Yep. She feels good. I'm not gonna wipe. Girl, you're covered in fur. That's going to be terrible. She wanted this much. Oh my, yes, so good. And then another... Wait, and then... Oh, the other one. It wasn't, like, simultaneous. Good boy. Yay. Good thing you got paws, not hooves. Wait. But she does have hooves. Now that's an adventure. I need to wipe. Can't walk out with all covered. They spelled that wrong. She wipes her face with napkins from the dispenser. I wish I could have at least have some uwu. Such a great night though. She notices a few drops that are barely visible. Don't know where they are. She decides to keep them. So much uwu. And now we can put it back on again. Uwu. Wow, I still feel so refreshed. But did she go to the bathroom? Almost dancing, she comes up to the mirror. She's amazed with the night she has out. The night out being so surprisingly fun and experimental for her. She catches her breath, trying and enjoying the afterthought of her little adventure. Ooh, I'm looking great. Nights like this want to do miracles for me. She looks at her own shining eyes and flushed lips, smiles, and blows a kiss at her own reflection. My lipstick is ruined, gotta fix it. She finds her lipstick and traces of contour in her and traces contour on her warm, swollen lips. I don't know. She makes sure her dress is ruined. Winks at the reflection and walks out of the restrooms, hips swaying in the rhythm of music. She doesn't know yet how the night will end. Maybe she'll go dance again, or maybe something else will happen. But she would definitely gonna count this night as a good one, and nights like this should happen more often. Hyena! That's enough of that. So, in sort of that route, you don't get the, let's see, other stuff. Wait, that guy looks familiar, at least from, the all purpleness. But now, for the next one, we're gonna do Out in a Boot, where the newlywed couple went to Japan for their honeymoon. There are so many cool places, the sights. The only problem is, they're still so ooey. Not sure if I'm gonna have to carve out that word. Everywhere they go, they end up wooing. Like a baps, which is doable. So that's gonna be the end of this Let's Play. So please comment, guys, like, comments, tell me what you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos stuff it grown. Please remember to spay your animals to help control the pet population. I'm gonna have to censor a bunch of this stuff. And until next time, another Let's Play by me, GamerWolfSix, of Sex in the Furry Ooey. Did I censor sex? Ooh in the Furry Ooey? Whatever. Thanks and see ya.